हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। और जो है इससे इंट्रोज नहीं होती, सो डोंट एक्सपेक्ट मी टू बी गुड एट इट। सही है, नेचुरली आ जाएगी बाद में, सो आई एम नॉट वरीड अबाउट दैट। सो लास्ट टाइम हमने इधर छोड़ा था और जो है हम यहीं से कंटिन्यू करेंगे। आई थिंक इसके 3 और 4 और पार्ट्स बनेंगे और ये सीरीज़ कवर हो जाएगी। और मेरा प्लान यही है, इसको नेक्स्ट वीक तक हम जो है ख़त्म कर दें, ताकि कोई दूसरा गेम मैंने प्लान किया है फिर हम उस पर मूव ऑन करें। सो लेट्स नॉट वेस्ट एनी टाइम एंड स्टार्ट।
According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs are almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
You came home. I knew you would. You've come a long way, 47. And even now, you don't remember.
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us, shaped us into killers for Providence. Now, you don't remember. They ripped it out of you, wiped it away, but I do. I remember everything.
You're a terrorist with nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
I know, it's difficult. You never miss your mark or question your function. But we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy, he died.
He lived. Because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.
We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys. So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident. The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly. As were all the neighbors. My men did what needed to be done. It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master. A KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shadow Client.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you will also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field. Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47.
ओके गाइज वी आर हेयर, लेकिन मैं बड़ा कंफ्यूज हूँ, साथ में एक्साइटेड भी, क्योंकि आई थिंक थिंग्स आर गेटिंग अ बिट इंटरेस्टिंग इन दिस स्टोरी.
47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck.
सो देखते हैं क्या रहता है इसमें, क्या करते हैं. ये तो बंदा सामने ही है, लेकिन इसको मारेंगे तो लोग देख लेंगे. आई थिंक इसके साथ बंदा भी है पीछे. क्या करें, मारें इसको? चलो करते हैं कुछ, उसको मारते हैं. वेट अ सेकेंड.
That is Nolan Cassidy, former Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald. Cassidy is assigned to protect Janus.
Okay.
Nolan Cassidy is down.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Janus awaits your attention.
भागो भागो भागो, निकलो यहाँ से. ओह हो, बच गए. बच गए बच गए बच गए. चलो देखते हैं कहाँ जाना है. अच्छा इसको तो अंदर रखो. आ जाओ तुम इधर आ जाओ, तुम इधर आ जाओ, कोई मसला नहीं है. वेट अ सेकंड. अच्छा
Hey, come out! I'm giving you a chance to back down nice and easy.
चलो बच गए.
There, you've got a black suit on and red tie. Yes. What's that command?
इसको मारते हैं.
Continuing search.
ओके ओके ओके. ये हमने इसका डिस्गाइज ले लिया. चलो लेट्स गो टू दैट प्लेस. यहाँ पे देखते हैं क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन मिलती है.
Command, you copy? I'm at the location now, and I have nothing to report. Over. Affirmative. Moving on. Out.
पहचान लेगा ये भी.
Give up now, and I promise you that we will not kill you.
हाँ बेटा इधर आओ इधर आओ. क्या लेना है हमने इधर से? ओह मारना नहीं था इसको, ये तो मर गया. अब लेट्स सी क्या होगा. अब आगे देखते हैं. पता नहीं मैं क्यों मैसअप करे जा रहा हूँ, हालांकि इतना अच्छा ब्रीफ किया था उस लड़की ने. चलो देखते हैं, कोई और जगह देखते हैं. इधर जाते हैं. ओह आई नो राइट. मुझे पता चला. वी आर नॉट फॉलोइंग द स्टोरीज. स्टोरी फॉलो करेंगे तो समझ आएगी ना कुछ। चलो करते हैं।
Really impressed by all the wonderful things you have here. I wish my husband would let me have that much art inside the house. But he gets, well, he doesn't appreciate it the same way I do.
Well, Richard and I have similar interests, so it's really not that hard to get him to go along with my ideas. Although, I have to say, it's been challenging to find a good place for my old microfilm viewer. Right now, it's just collecting dust in the attic.
Microfilm? That's an interesting thing to collect.
Well, it's sort of a hobby that never really took off. Besides, I don't have any microfilm to play on the viewer anyway. I'm not sure I can find any either.
Well, Janus next door collects all kinds of ancient memorabilia. He might have a roll or tape or whatever it is that sort of thing uses. I'm sure he'd be delighted to lend you something.
That's very good.
Back in the day, Janus was known for his obsessive need to archive and keep memorabilia. If he has any microfilm in his house, it might contain something interesting.
चलो कुछ तो प्लान के मुताबिक हुआ। अब देखते हैं इसमें इधर। अबे यार इसके लिए कीज चाहिए। उफ, चलो लेट्स फाइंड अनदर वे।
Wow.
ये खुला हुआ है। ट्रेस पासिंग। क्यों भाई, क्यों ट्रेस पास कर रहे हैं भाई? चलो देखते हैं क्या कहते हैं।
Janus's oddball nurse is at it again.
Oh yeah, the bird guy.
I think he comes early, just to chat with the birds. Spends more time with them than he does with Janus.
A couple of weeks ago, I walked past...
So Janus has an appointment with a male nurse every Saturday. He's down feeding the birds by the creek at the moment. Sounds like a good way inside Janus's house.
Okay, let's follow him. बाहर चले जाओ ताकि मैं उसको मार दूं। Okay, that was easy. चलो इसके घर जाना है अब। शुरू में बाल बाल बचे, करना नहीं चाहिए था, लेकिन अब क्या कर सकते हैं, कर लिया तो। It worked out at the end. So it's all good.
Sir, I will have to pat you down if you want.
अभी नहीं, रुक जाओ।
I swear I have a license for it.
सामने एच नहीं, इसको हमने गिराना है, फिर हम लोग जाएंगे। चलो अब तुम ले लो तलाशी। नहीं ली, कोई बात नहीं।
Who are you? Where's Lafayette?
चलो।
He's not well.
Hopefully it's something serious. I wouldn't mind if Lafayette was replaced permanently. He's an insufferable bore with a room temperature IQ. But if you're the new guy, you'll need to be on time. I have a busy schedule, you know. You have a very distinct face, my friend. Eastern European, am I right? But more than that, a refined mix of cultures. You look almost like an artist's rendering of the perfect man. I knew a man once. A doctor. He would have found you quite interesting.
इतने सारे लोग ये कहाँ से आ गए? ये भी साथ रहेंगे, इसको तो मारना मुश्किल हो जाएगा।
So, back to this thing. I'll just spend a few minutes with the inhaler to fill my system with as much oxygen as possible before we proceed to the bathroom for the health check itself.
Well, while Mr. Janus fills his lungs, I'd like a quick word with you.
Please,
come with me.
वैसे इस बंदे को क्या मारना है? ये तो खुद 2-3 दिन का ही मेहमान है, मर जाएगा। अरे अभी तो तुमने बुलाया था। बदतमीजी कर रहे हैं। इसको तो मारता हूँ मैं। नहीं मार सकता।
All right, new guy. Now I know this looks like a relaxed operation, but I run a tight ship. Nobody gets alone time with Janus unless I know them. And I don't know you. So here's what I'll do. I'm going downstairs to run a security check on you. It should only be a few minutes. In the meantime, you wait in the study. We'll lock the doors and my men will make sure you don't accidentally wander off. I'm sure you understand. Please, wait in there.
Okay. आजा भाई, कर ले.
47, you have to find a way out of there. I can't possibly construct a viable ID for you in time. I'll have Miss Hall remotely interfere with their search, but we can't keep it up for long.
चलो क्लाइम करो. अब कहाँ से जाएं? ये?
Well, that was certainly an interesting turn of events. Still, no rest for the wicked, 47. You could probably slip back inside and give Janus his health check while his bodyguard is busy. Just be mindful of the patrolling guards.
Sir, I will have to check.
हाँ भाई आजा आजा आजा.
This'll just take a sec, sir. All right. Good job, sir. Thank you.
The regular guy is indisposed. I'm here to take care of Mr. Janus.
Hey, you! Hold it right there.
I'm
Where
back.
do you think you're going, sir?
I suggest we go to
You
the
need to
bathroom
stay with me.
now.
All right. Let's go then.
Oh, Jesus. Good job, son. Just keep going like that. Oh, did I not make my say? Hey! Hold it! Stop!
ओहो, फिर भागो यहाँ से. अजीब. अजीब ही सीन है भाई ये. समझ से बाहर है, बंदा क्या करे.
No, please, just don't hit me.
मारो इसको. ओके, वी हैव फाउंड अ न्यू डिस्गाइज. अब देखते हैं उस बंदे को कैसे मार सकते हैं. दिस इज हार्डर देन एक्सपेक्टेड यार. अल्लाह कैसे करें. तुम भी इधर आओ. तुम भी मरो. इसको भी मारो. अरे ये तो पहचान जाएंगे। तो चलो इससे बात करते हैं, क्या कहता है ये बंदा। अरे तुम्हारी, अरे रुक जा रुक जा रुक जा, रुको रुको, मेरे पास तो गन भी नहीं है। अरे फुटा नहीं। अरे बच गए कैसे बच गए? रुको, तो बहुत हो गया, रुक जाओ, सब्र करो, रुको जरा, इधर आइए, नीचे इधर से गए होंगे। यप
At last, the actions of the first conscious.
चल तेरी।
Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus. Still,
we are close now, gentlemen. Both targets are dead.
यार वैसे ही मरने वाला था, समझ से बाहर है। चलो करो कुछ आप इसका भी। लोकेट द माइक्रोफिल्म। अच्छा ये भी ढूंढना है, मार तो दिए हैं बंदे लेकिन चलो करते हैं। ओह आई लुक नाइस। चलो भाई चलो। बे यार ढूंढो, रास्ता ढूंढो, यही तो करना है हमने, रास्ता ढूंढना है, और क्या कर सकते हैं। अरे यार यहाँ पे भी स्काइस तो पहनी हुई है नहीं? अच्छा एज दबाओ, नहीं आई दबाओ और निकालो कॉइन। चल भाई जल्दी आ जा।
That's not an ordinary resident of Whittleton Creek, 47. This must be one of Cassidy's men working undercover. I suggest you keep an eye out for more of them.
अच्छा उसको पता लग जाएगा ना, ये तो फिर भी पहचान सकता है। चलो
Say, wouldn't you like to come out to the stand and join us, giving away all these
आंटी रास्ता दे दो।
Can you just leave me alone?
आप ही घुसी थी अंदर।
Say, wouldn't you like to come out to the stand and join us, giving away all these wonderful muffins?
Oh, I'd love to, my darling, but I've got to do some sewing. Janus has a dressing gown that needs a few touch-ups, and he's getting anxious. Apparently he needs it for something soon.
You seem to have so
The
many
robe
things
for
going on,
Janus.
West.
What could he need that for?
How you find the time?
Well, when you're retired, you can get an astonishing amount of things done.
ये भी उठाओ। अब कहाँ जाना है? ये तो घर वैसे ही है। की देखो यार, की देखो, इसके पास की होनी चाहिए। नहीं है इसके पास भी की। अरे ये रही दुनिया जहां मैं ढूंढी। उफ, थैंक गॉड।
A ceremonial robe of some sort with a note from Janus attached. The note is interesting. Janus has asked Helen to do a few repairs on the robe before he leaves for his annual trip. He even put a date there. This is valuable information, 47.
लेकिन इन्फॉर्मेशन है क्या, ये तो बताओ आंटी। चलो इस घर में जाते हैं जहाँ पे ये एक और दिखा रहा है। तुम्हें क्या कीड़ा हुआ भाई? अभी इसमें क्या करना है इसको? चलो शुक्र है कुछ तो काम की चीज मिली। ऊपर है ये बंदा, लेकिन ये तो पहचान जाएगा। अरे अंदर रख भाई। इधर मत आना प्लीज, इधर मत आना, इधर मत आना। क्या मसला है इन लोगों को? अरे यार
Janus's house yet?
No. I got sidetracked by all the activities surrounding that politician who came to visit.
Well, I've got another letter that needs to be looked at before we allow it through. Cassidy made it clear that we'll have no leads coming from here. I'll put it in the pile when I have time.
Got it.
So Cassidy withholds Janus's outgoing mail. He might have written something considered confidential in the past. Might be worth a shot.
चलो देखते हैं, अभी रुक जाओ। अरे यार तुम इधर कहाँ से आ गए?
to look at the frogs? Yeah, likely story.
What do he look like?
I'm pretty sure it was that James Batty guy. You know, the guy with the lawsuit.
Pain in the ass. What was he doing?
I tagged him trying to peek over the fence. He claimed he wanted to see if the frogs were migrating further into our yard. I sent him on his way.
All right. It's not even the first time this has happened. Ever since that fool Batty discovered those frogs, we've had all kinds of idiots walking around in there. Keep an eye out and let me know if you see more people.
Right, sure will.
चलो finally let's do this. अरे ब्लेंड इन क्यों कर रहा है? लेटर उठा भाई, लेटर उठा.
A letter from Janus to someone called Zoe. It looks like a draft and is full of explicit descriptions of how unhappy Janus is with Zoe and his sister having been appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Huh. I've heard that name before. This is a good find, 47.
चलो अब इधर घुसो दोबारा से. ओके गाइज, वोंट लाई, ये थोड़ा मैस्ड अप हो गया. समझ नहीं आ रहा था मुझे इसमें मैं क्या करूं, बट चलो कोई बात नहीं. वी आर डूइंग ओके. अब बस वो जगह मिल जाए आराम से यार. मेरी समझ से बाहर. अच्छा वो गाइस सीढ़ी पे ऊपर चढ़ना था. आई थिंक यही हो अब, वरना बहुत लंबी ख्वारी हो जानी है. मिल तो रहा नहीं. ये रहा, ये रहा, ये रहा. शुक्र है. ओके लेट्स डू दिस. इंट्रैक्ट. क्या करें अब इसका? अब क्या करना है? तो भाई मैंने डाली तो है, अब मैं क्या करूं? और
Clearly, Janus is a meticulous man. This microfilm contains a lot of heavily redacted minutes from what appears to be a yearly event of some sort. Plenty of initials and project code names that don't ring any bells. Janus is mentioned by name throughout, however. This is a very important find, 47.
नहीं होती तो इतनी मेहनत क्यों करवाई फिर?
We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society. And we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get.
We're close to the finish line. It's time to end this.
All mission objectives are completed. 47, once you've left Whittleton Creek, I will notify Providence of our discovery.
In the meantime, we'll go over the clues you found. Once we've located the Constant, we'll make our final move.
यहाँ से तो हम आए थे, यहाँ से नहीं जाते, यहाँ से जाते हैं. पोंका इजी, कोई इजी नहीं था. हाँ जा रहे हैं भाई, जा रहे हैं. लो ओके गाइस, इट वाज अगेन मेस्ड अप। पता नहीं क्या अजीब इधर उधर, समझ ही नहीं आ रहा था क्या हो रहा है क्या नहीं हो रहा, बस हो गया जो होना था। आई होप यू गाइस लाइक्ड इट, और प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब करो, शेयर करो, जो भी करो मुझे नहीं पता, बस कुछ करो। और जो है मुझे नहीं पता, बस कुछ कर लो। ओके गाइस, सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो। अल्लाह हाफिज़।